Test, test, there I am. All right. Easier to do it. Sure.
So Shabbat Shalom once more, and Chag Urim Sameach. Very happy Hanukkah to everybody here tonight at Temple Beth in the sanctuary, and those of you guys tuned in from home, wherever you're joining us. Good evening as well. And we already lit the blessings and lit the menorah outside on the lawn, but we have some more candles tonight to light, which are the Shabbat candles. And if you want to look into your pamphlet on page 3, you can have the blessings on the very top as you welcome in Shabbat as well.
We've welcomed Hanukkah with song and the lighting of the menorah, and we're on page 3. Now we turn to welcoming Shabbat with the lighting of Shabbat candles. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom. Blessed are you, Adonai, God, ruler of the universe, who made us holy with mitzvot, commanded us to light the Shabbat candles. And on the bottom of that page, we're going to be singing Hanukkah, O Hanukkah. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be having 3 versions of this song. First in Hebrew, second in Yiddish, the language of the Jews of Central and Eastern Europe based on medieval German, and English, of course. Well, this you're all gonna get. So please feel free to join in whatever languages you're comfortable in. Texts are there, so let's see what we can do. Yimei Chanukah, Chanukah d'mikdashenu, b'gilu v'simcha memalim et libeinu, laila v'yom tzvivonenu yisov, sov ganiyot nochal gam la'ov, ha'iru, hadliku, nerot Chanukah rabim, al hanisim ve'al haniflaot asher holelu hamakabim, al hanisim ve'al haniflaot asher holelu hamakabim.
Oy Chanukah, Yom Tov Hashener, a lustiger, a freilicher, nit hod noch a Säuner, alle Nacht redlich spielen mir, so dich heißelat gesessen mir, geschwinde sind Kinder, die dinnen ken lechtelechon, Zot al Hanisim, Lord Gott, fahr den Nisim, kommt getanzen in Korn. Sogt al Hanisim, Lord Gott, fahr den Nisim, kommt getanzen in Korn. Join us. O Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance a hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sit we want to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
We're turning to the Baruch Hu on page 4 of our service pamphlet. By the way, folks, those tuning in should have a link on the website if in the bottom that you can follow along with those prayers as well. So page 4, Baruch Hu, please rise as you're able, and folks at home facing east, wherever that is from your direction.
Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam ha'ed. HaMevorach le'olam ha'ed.
Together in the middle of the page. As the days
Have become shorter and the darkness increases. We appreciate the few hours of daylight. Soon the days will become longer, more minutes than hours of sunlight, giving us hope and reminding us of the power of light to overcome the darkness in our world. Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv aravim. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Vaed.
Please have a seat. Together on the next page 5, the Ve'ahavta.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha Vishinantam levanecha, vidibarta bam, beshivtecha bevetecha, uvelechtecha vaderech, uveshochbecha uvekumnecha, ugeshartam leot al yadecha, vehayu letotafot bein einecha, uchetavtam, al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lihiot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem emet.
On the bottom of the page, we're going to be reading responsively. Tonight, We remember miracles.
The miracle of the oil, which lasted for 8 days.
The miracles of the Maccabees defeating the Syrians.
The miracle of freedom and hope displacing oppression and despair.
And tonight, as we do at every worship service, remember the miracle of the parting of the sea and our people's deliverance from Egypt.
May these miracles inspire us to work for the ultimate miracle, the final redemption of the world and salvation of all human beings. And we join in the Michamocha with the melody to Ma'oz Tzor. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot, osefele, Nora tehilot, osefele, Nora tehilot, osefele, Malchutecha ra'uvanecha, okei ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, zelianu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'nemar kifad Adonai et Yaakov, uge'alo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael.
At the bottom, we have Vishamu, our tune for Shabbat. As the children of Israel shall keep Shabbat, making it an everlasting covenant.
Celebrate with us. V'shamro v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. והני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Turn to the Tefillah, the standing prayer, Hamidah, also it's called, page 7. If you want to please rise as you're able, folks at home, the same, facing east.
Adonai sifatai tiftach Ofia gitehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atah Rav lehoshia, Mashiv haroach umorid hagashem, Mechakel chayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Sohomech noflim verofei cholim, O matir asurim, O mekayem emunato, lishenei afar, michamocha bal givurot, O midom elach, melech memit, O mechayeh, O matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah le'achayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kedoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please have a seat. In page 8. In the days of the Hasmoneans, a time arose against our ancestors, determined to make them forget your Torah and to turn them away from obedience to your will. But you were at their side in time of trouble. You gave them strength to struggle and to triumph, that they might serve you in freedom together.
Through the power of your Spirit, the weak defeated the strong, the few prevailed over the many, and the righteous were triumphant. Then your children returned to your house to purify the sanctuary and kindle its lights. And they dedicated these days to give thanks and praise to your great name. And we continue with this not by might, not by power from Zerubbabel, the prophet. And what's interesting is that it has a rhythm that you will know that goes, which is like, I like to be in America. And another nice Jewish composer. And so I invite you to start. It starts with that twice, and then we'll go into the words. So here we go. You can do it with us. Not by might and not by power, but by my Spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace. Not by might and not by power, but by my Spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace. The children sing, the children dream, And their tears may fall, but we'll hear them call, and another song will rise. Another song will rise. Another song will rise. You got it. Not by might and not by power, but by my Spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace. Not by might, not by power, shalom. Very nice. So when you go to see the new West Side Story movie, you will be able to clap along, and everybody in the movie theater will go, how did they learn that? We continue.
Right. Take a moment now for the prayers of our heart. Feel free to use the quotes all about light and Hanukkah on the bottom for meditation. We're going to be coming back in a moment.
This is a prayer, a blessing of being a light at Hanukkah, which is what I wish all of you on this Hanukkah 2021. With the first candle I pray that you may be safe from all of the troubles around you this day. With the second candle I hope that you are secure in what you believe, that your heart may be pure. With a third candle I pray that you will stay kind to all those around you, each new friend you find. With a fourth candle I wish that you find delight and love what you do with all of your might. With a fifth candle I pray that you shall be strong, do the best that you can all your life long. With the sixth candle I pray that you will be smart, fill your life with learning, be true to your heart. Be a light, be a light. Shine proudly and loudly in the dark of the night. Be a light, be a light. Burn glorious, victorious with all of your might. Be a light, be a light, be a light.
For announcements, I'd like to invite Sylvia Fredkin.
And thanks for being here as well as being virtual. It's been a nice service. There's been lots of music, and the light has been wonderful. Thank you, Rabbi Tiwi. Thank you, Cantor Fine. We thank the security people and the electronics team. There's a lot of people to thank, and Randy and the service supporters, and Jani. Thank you very much. As far as activities, tomorrow at 9 and 10 o'clock, there'll be the Torah study and the service, and it will be virtual Zoom. And then tomorrow night, it looks like at Saturday at 5, there'll be many candles. It is a presentation from the world of progressive Judaism, and it features Rabbi Angela, who is a daughter of Fred and Suya Warnick from the temple. Sunday, there'll be a Hanukkah celebration at the Sunday school. It'll be at 10 o'clock. And the food bank is hoping that we can get some volunteers from the temple to help on Monday, December 13th. Let Marlene Mortola know if you're interested. The Judaica shop has different hours now. It looks like it's 3:30 to 5:30 on Wednesday and 30 minutes before Friday night services. And then this next week, December 7th, there'll be a Jewish book club meeting. Let me see. There's going to be virtually, for those newly converted to Judaism, a group forming, and it'll be on Thursdays, December 9th, and it will be virtual. And then there's an online guide to Jewish Washington, and it highlights all kinds of services for Jews here in Washington, as well as opportunities to be involved in helping others. For all of this information, check the Shabbat Shalom emails. And closing, as always, if you need help or are willing to give help, please let clergy or the staff know about this. And Shabbat Shalom, stay well.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Sylvia. Appreciate it. In the midst of our Shabbat rest, we also think of those who need of healing of body, mind, and soul. If there's anybody here who's thinking of somebody who's in need of that, I'm going to go around in a moment. Feel free to share their names out loud or in your hearts. And folks at home, feel free to do the same and sharing the names in the chat if you would like to.
Those struggling with COVID, and Roger Abdel. Thank you.
While I'm about to recite our prayer for healing, plead to God on the Mishaberach. It's in the middle of the page. Please join together.
Mishaberach Avotenu Mikor Bracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Let's turn to the closing prayers of the service, starting with the Aleinu. On the bottom of the page. Please rise as you're able. Folks as well, the same, facing east. You open the ark.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, l'atein gedola le'oseh breshit, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please have a seat. Our thoughts now turn to those who are no longer with us. If there's anybody who's in the period of Shashim or Shiva, even the first 7 or 30 days of mourning, please arise at this moment. Any names you would like to share for the people you're commemorating? Please do. It's all good. Oh, sorry, if you want to share the name of those, I don't have any names on my list here. If there's any name that you would share, please feel free to do so. Oh, thank you. Folks at home, the same, of course. To you and to all the other mourners, we'd like to extend the traditional words of consolation. Hamakom yinachem etchem, b'toch sha'ar avalei Zion v'Yerushalayim. May God console you with all who mourn in Zion and Jerusalem. And now to those who commemorate a yahrzeit, the anniversary of the death of a loved one, please arise at this moment. At home as well. From our community, commemorate the following: Gail Elenik, Marge Apple, Lucy Feist Backrack, John Beer, Rose Block, David Carrick, Sylvia Charnes, Lorena Di Quattro, Andrew Donner, Morton Eisen, Solomon J. Farber, Augusta Friedman, Jack Gruber, Evelyn Henderson, Theodora Teddy Hermelin, Lizzie Kaplan, Betty Leonard, Charles Mason, Miriam Meaches, Carol Morrison, Achamim Notlika, Harry Harbinson, M. Bud Rosenthal, Jean Rosen, Merlin Sachs, Morris Staymeisen, Gary Staymeisen, Joseph Sussman, Stanley Townsend, Dorothy H. Ward, Minnie Weinstone, and Carl Wolfers. Is there anybody else you were thinking whose name was not mentioned yet? Please feel free to share. For them, we're about to recite the Monas Kaddish. It's on the bottom of page 10. Is you able, everybody, please arise. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabba be'alma divrach chirotei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba mevarach le'alam u'lamei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh Vitada, Vitale, Vitalal, Shmei de Kudusha, Berichu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechmata, Amiran be'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, u'ya'aseh shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Zichronam livracha. May the memory be a blessing. Please have a seat. Okay. All right, we already mentioned some thank yous. Just want to make sure that everybody is included there. Jenny Doctor for being service supporter. Sylvia Fredkin for the announcement. Our technical tech team. Bob Garden, Benjamin Ziven. And we also have Barbara Agua as apprentice in there as well. Debbie, as always, for the piano. Thanks for accompanying us beautifully tonight. And our security, of course, keeping us safe. Sean Bethel, thank you very much for that. As a closer, we're going to be doing Ocho Candelitas. I did it before with some of us. It's a Ladino song going through all the 8 candles. So it's very similar to Spanish, but some of the pronunciation pieces are different if you want to explain to folks.
Yes, sure. So this is, since we've heard Hebrew, we've heard Yiddish, English, now we have some Ladino. And this is a song of counting the candles. And I invite you, you can see under the chorus, to say them after me. So a lot of it sounds like Spanish. So una candelica, try it. Una candelica, good. Dos candelicas.
Dos candelicas.
Tres candelicas.
Tres candelicas.
Cuatro candelicas.
Cuatro candelicas.
Now a new one, cinco candelicas.
Cinco candelicas.
Yes, and seis candelicas.
Seis candelicas.
And then siete candelicas.
Siete candelicas.
And ocho candelicas.
Ocho candelicas.
And then it's ocho candelicas para mí, for me. 8 candles. And so you'll also notice they don't eat latkes, right? The Spanish tradition are pastries, and they have almonds and honey and delicious things like that.
Baklava kind of a thing.
A little baklavage, exactly. So join with us. It has a very Spanish sound to it. It's beautiful, and written by Flori Jagoda, who passed away last year, as she wrote this, remembering of her childhood. Hanukkah linda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Hanukkah linda está aquí, 8 candelas para mí. Oh, una candelica, 2 candelicas, 3 candelicas, 4 candelicas, 5 candelicas, 6 candelicas, 7 candelicas, 8 candelas para mí. Muchas fiestas vou fazer, con alegría y la fazer. Muchas fiestas vou fazer, con alegría y placer. Oh, candelica, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí. Los pastelicos voy a comer con almendricas y la miel. Los pastelicos voy a comer con almendricas y la miel. Oh, una candelica, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí.
Ole.
Olé.
And one more thing before we close, we have the Kiddush to do. It's not in the pamphlet. Right now, I think everybody is pretty sturdy on this one. Let's join together.
And if not, just sing along with the bouncing cantor. So we rise. Please rise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'ratzon hinkilanu zikaron le'maseh v'reshit ki hu yom tehillah le'mikra kodesh Zecher letziat Mitzrayim Kivanu achata Ve'otanu kidashta Mikol ha'amim Ve'shabbat kodshecha Ve'ava Inchautanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat L'chaim all.
All right, and the motzi together. Let's join.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz v'te'avo. Good meal and Shabbat Shalom and happy Hanukkah to all of
Shabbat
us.
Shalom. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. To the folks at home as well, thanks for tuning in, for you guys for being here. There's going to be some bread on the bench over there if you want to grab a slice on the way out. Please feel free.
And
do so.
do wish each other Shabbat Shalom and happy Hanukkah as you head out.
All right.
Good to see everybody. Glad we're back.